Oh, get that cursor off screen. I didn't realize that was going to be showing up. Folks, welcome to the Crash Bandicoot Sane Trilogy. I'm playing this on PC, and no, I'm not going to be playing this with a keyboard, even though the game thinks it thought it for a second. I'm playing this with a PS4 controller. Yes, that's right. I finally got this up and running on the PC. And this is a collection of the first 3 Crash Bandicoot games for the PlayStation, but newly remastered with nice graphics, music that is varying quality compared to the original. And generally, I remember most of these games being a lot of fun. I have never played any of Crash 2. I've beaten Crash 3 quite often. Oh, relax there, voice actor. Hey, Lethal, I can see you're giving me some guts, man, there. Also, shoutouts to me having this at full screen, so now it's hiding the chat box behind the thing. Then again, like, that'll mostly... Everything should show, just by virtue of, you know. Still, doing things on PC can be a bit weird. Let's go ahead and let's start us a new game. Oh no, starting a new game will overwrite the autosave slot. Yeah, get rid of that. That's from an older playthrough. I have saved that already. Oh, also, we get more loading in this version of the game compared to the PS1 versions.
We haven't determined the cause of past failures.
Moron! This Bandicoot will be my general. He will lead my Cortex commandos to world domination. This time, I shall reign triumphant. We are closer than ever before. Quickly, into the vortex.
Is it low? Shit, I'll fix that in just a second.
We have no idea what it could do.
I guess we're getting a pause in the middle of the cutscene while I up that game volume a little bit. Yeah, one thing is that I do have the desktop audio source very low most of the time on OBS, but I guess this time it's at like a volume that won't kill your ears.
Failure again. Capture him.
God, do you see the bags under Cortex's eyes? He looks, well, like he's definitely had
Female Bandicoot.
quite a time. And also, Crash having, like, actual, like, hair textures and stuff looks a little bit weird compared to good old, you know, polygon days here. This is going to be a bit of a tutorial, and the game is going to, like, tell us how to do some stuff. But it's a pretty basic platformer. You run, you jump, you have an attack that you activate with the square button. In this game, you can't even do, like, slides or anything. You just run around with the stick. Or the D-pad, which is going to come in handy off and on. You jump, the X button, square button spins you, these other 2 face buttons do nothing, except for the triangle button, which shows you how much stuff you've got. Main way of dealing with enemies is you jump on them or you spin them. Sometimes one will work better than the other, and by that, I mean... Oh, I'm gonna have to look at that later on, because I bet that's gonna be quite a thing. So yeah, pretty easy to get the basics of here. You know, they teach you about the boxes you can bounce on. They sort of teach you about Aku Aku masks if you ever actually get hit. Crash will usually just die in one hit, but if you have these masks, the regular one that we have right now floating around our head gives us 1 bonus hit point. This gold one gives us 2, and if we collect another one after this, we will go invincible for a few seconds. I don't think we can do that in this level, though. The next level, however, things are a little more on the table for us. Oh no, I appear to be wrong. I saw another Aku Aku crate up there, right behind this checkpoint. I'm used to it being checkpoint in 2 words in the PS1, so that's really weird. So yeah, going invincible makes us really fast. We can charge into enemies. We can't get blown up by explosives that we'll see later on. We just break crates by running into them. And we get a branching pathway. This is a thing that is a little bit rare in future Crash games, but in, well, this one at least, I think probably also Crash 2 a little bit. They are a little more common. However, we want to go back along this branch, and we wanted to go left to start with here, because it's nice and easy. Meanwhile, over on the right, that's the hard path, but there's more crates for us to pick up. And we do want to try to get as many of these crates as possible in each level, because that is how you get towards 100% completion. So, here, we get this little drawbridge. Yeah, the invincibility lasts a nice chunk of time. So to deal with this, we're going to want to, in this case, I'm going to switch over to the D-pad, but we're going to bounce along these crates and try to hit every single one of them and fuck up immediately. Amazing. Well, I suppose that's what I get for explaining this, is the game is just like, yeah, well, you don't get to have any fun with that anymore. Also, another thing that you may have just noticed, for demonstrative purposes, yes, I'm totally amazing at these games, because I played them a lot during my childhood, and I was not horrible at them or anything. I was really fucking bad at these games as a kid. And I have gotten no better as an adult. However, we shouldn't game over here, because I think we get enough of those Wumpa fruits. As usual, collect 100 of the collectible to gain an extra life, and yeah, see, there you go. Another... It's a little bit of a tough length to really get down pat. So a thing that I was going to mention but then never got around to is if you spin an enemy into another one, you will usually get an extra Wumpa fruit as a bonus for, you know, just being so awesome at the game. Although honestly, I question why they need to give you more 1-ups if you're good at the game, but, you know, game design is very strange, if you think about it. Oh, we were close, we were close. We were pretty close there. I just didn't go far enough that last time. As you can tell, I'm being a little more careful with this than usual. Oh, wow, I screwed up at that. That's kind of amazing. I said we shouldn't game over, but I only have so much confidence. I will say one nice thing, by the way, about this, because I mentioned earlier that, oh no, my chat window is obscured behind OBS because of how my screens are set up, and that I'm playing this game in full screen. A good thing, though, is that I have OBS at the top layer there, so I can actually see if I'm dropping frames, which I damn well should not, because I'm on an Ethernet cable now, as opposed to before when I was streaming literally just on Wi-Fi, which I've been on Wi-Fi for literally the last 12 years. I brought it up a couple of years ago to the other people who live here, like, hey, a cable would be a good idea, because that way I'll have more stable internet and all of that, but the response was no. Also, yes, Crash will often carry his gems and stuff in his butthole. Also, I dare say that that's not very perfect, because we kind of tanked a lot of deaths to get that gem. But you know what? Let's move on to Jungle Rollers. And yeah, they're going to tell us, give us a little hint here about spinning TNT. Usually, this is sort of like a demonstrative type of game design, or whatever the term for it is, where it's like, ooh, red box, let me spin that, and then boom! But they added a couple of hints in the loading screens, because now there's, like, real load times on this compared to the PS1. And we got us a couple of skunks here who will just keep infinitely respawning from the top of that hill until you spin them. which is very odd, but you know what? I don't know how skunk biology works, so I'm not going to comment. Not too much, anyway. Yeah, see, you can see them popping out of nowhere. Hey, we got a token for a character whose name we didn't find out in the opening cutscene. Her name is Tawna, by the way. Tawna Bandicoot. And if we collect 3 of those tokens, we will get to go to a bonus level. And by bonus level, I mean a little bonus area in the level. Also, wow, I fell off of the... That was very embarrassing. I should be controlling these areas with the stick. I just used the D-pad for that one section. Why are the Wumpa Fruit in cages? That's a very good question. Whoever is creating these things up, and to what end? Like, is there human development on this island other than Cortex and his cabal? Their flavor is wild. Thanks, Tab. You're out here helping me out with the bad jokes. Yeah, no invincibility this time because we're coming back here with only a single mask. If you die enough times, the game eventually will take pity on you and will start coughing up 1 or even 2 sometimes bonus Aku Aku masks, which is very nice of it. And I believe this little platform here requires you to get here without dying. Unfortunately, I did a really stupid death earlier, so I am not entitled to that. I suppose it's very possible that Bandicoots do engage in industry. Maybe they're actually incredibly civilized, and whatever weird death ray thing that Cortex was trying to shoot at Crash actually reduced his capabilities. Alright, so let's let these skunks just, mosey a little bit here. Ooh, this could be a little bit spicy. Timing this is not necessarily the simplest thing in the world, but you can understand what we're trying to do here. Whoa, we did it! Hey! I'll stop and listen to that explosion. I deserve that. That was actually slick. I can't believe that I pulled something off in one of these games. And there you go. You can see the little 2 out of 3 indicator over the bonus teleporter here to let us know that we need 3 of those Tawna tokens to do one of these bonus rounds. And this one is pretty simple, which means I'll fuck it up no matter what, but the rest can actually kind of get a little tough. Like, see, just 5 crates, a couple of Wumpa Fruits, Cortex stealing our girl, plus a free 1-up. That's the... Oh, credence. It's an even rarer treat because the guy doesn't stream anymore and hasn't for, like, at least a year, I think. Which is sad, because I really genuinely enjoyed his streams. Also, yeah, you will notice that, I'm 3 crates short of getting a gem here. I'm very ashamed. And yeah, Tev, I don't know why Tawna is gigantic compared to Crash. Maybe it's just one of the developers' fetishes or something, I don't know. Just like getting big wooden crates slammed on you when you fail. That's my fetish. Let's move on to level 3 and away from this very strange conversation onto the Great Gate, as they tell us about these log platforms that are going to be one of the big gimmicks for the level. Yep, hold X to bounce higher, otherwise it looks like that's an impossible jump. Thank you, game. That's very much a common platformer thing, but I would probably have forgotten about it in a 3D game. Oh, that felt good. Also, yeah, side-scrolling stage. It's nice that they have a couple of these just in here. I think the side-scrolling thing is just a... I was gonna say, it's just a thing in this game, isn't it? But I remembered... No. Well, first of all, I remembered, oh shit, I'm supposed to spin the turtle. Or not spin the turtle. Jump on the turtle to get to this Aku Aku mask. And then I also remembered that there's the T-Rex riding level in Crash 3. And probably some other stuff in that level. Also, look at this... Look at this dude and his hair. Oh, I definitely hecked it up, that's for sure. I was, a little too spin happy there, I guess. A little too jazzed from the earlier invincibility. I'm pretty sure those monkeys are very hard to deal with if they're spinning, by the way. Just because, you know, that's what you would expect. Ow. I wasn't fast enough, but let's go into a bonus round. Hey, check out all these 1-ups we get for a really easy bonus round. Thanks, game. We missed a lot of crates, but I think we can go over the exit in order to get more of them. So, yeah. Admittedly, I haven't played that much of Crash 1, so pretty soon this is going to end up being quite a, well, Twitch has said that we're not allowed to use the word blind to refer to blind playthroughs anymore, so, where do they stand on the term blindfolded? Then again, that kind of sounds like I'm doing a Mike Tyson, challenge run, so maybe that's a very unuseful playthrough. Virgin very soon is going to be banned, so, whatever, it's my first time. It's my first day! Es mi día primero. So this level is called Boulders. Anyone want to take a guess as to what's going on here? Oh wait, the boulder beat you to it. I love how Crash just looks like he's about to shit his pants right now. I mean, I wouldn't love the fact that he's going to actually, you know, brown out or anything, but just the look on Crash's face is tremendous, is what I'm trying to say. I ain't got time for these Wumpa Fruits. Avoid the barricades. Also, yes, you can spin Wumpa Fruits away, and they'll be blown away by explosions. In later games, the obstacles that replace the boulders, because of course this playstyle returns in, I believe, all 3 of the main Crash games, plus probably also Crash 4, which I haven't played yet. I know it's in Wrath of Cortex as well. How did you get that in there, Crash? I don't want to know, actually. Never mind. Yeah, so that game style returns in all of them. In later games, I know that the Wumpa Fruits will get knocked away by the big Triceratops in 3. And yeah. Let's move on to level 5, Upstream, as we get told a hint that I have already explained. Get us a mask. Grab a token. Technically, I suppose this is supposed to introduce the fact that there are multiple bonus rounds available with different character tokens that have, like, different themes, basically, and different NPCs involved. We've already seen the Tawna ones, but there is at least one more, which we might start seeing in this level, or maybe it's a later level. I don't remember offhand. That fish moves in a very weird pattern. Folks, if you ever see a fish like that in real life, it is possessed by the devil. I'm pretty sure. Also, now we're getting the chompy things that are timed instead of just as soon as you jump on them. So you've got to time your jumps. Oh no, I have to pay attention. Speaking of not paying attention, this bonus room is very unimpressive, although I did almost fall off at the end there. However, I believe if you fail these, you can repeat them infinitely. We'll see when I inevitably fail one. Alright, so this could be a little bit of a pain because of having to time the two moving obstacles, but we got away with it. How do you guys think Crash survives the amount of what surely must be some brain damage involved with getting hit by all of those crates? Anyway, we've completed 5 levels, I believe? Let me go back here and count. Yeah, Boulders was 4, 5. And so we're on to our first boss, Papu Papu, who is kind of very easy. Hint, body blows don't hurt him. Yes, thank you for just giving it away for this game. That's a little bit unnecessary. Let's see if we can jump on you yet. There we go. So yeah, you want to wait until Papu drops the hammer before you bounce on the guy. And you should probably also do it correctly would be a good idea. Which you can tell that's a bit of a challenge for me, but despite the fact that we took 2 hits against a really easy boss... By the way, Papu's corpse can actually hurt you if you get squished by him when he falls over. That barely counted as a boss, folks, but we'll take a freebie because this game does get pretty tough. On to level 6, Rolling Stones. Oh, we're gonna go meet Mick Jagger and Keith Richards and all those guys. All the other ones. Brian Johnson? No, he's dead. He died a long time ago. Like, he died in the 60s. In fact, I think, yeah, I was gonna say, in fact, I think he died over 50 years ago, but duh, if he died in the 60s. It's 2020! More to the point, as you just saw, we got a different bonus token there. So, yes, we are going to start seeing some different looking bonus levels pretty soon. Oh, hey, how about that? When you hit an explosive with an enemy, when you destroy an Aku Aku block with an enemy, crate, I meant. Gotta use the proper nomenclature. Otherwise, somebody will kill me. When you hit an Aku Aku crate with an explosive, then it doesn't get destroyed completely. You get the mask, which is very nice. That is shockingly, it's shockingly kind to the game when you consider some of the other stuff we have to go through here. Although this level isn't too bad. Yet. I think there's an area where we get a third millstone going here. How hard is it to hit this? Oh, that hard. Okay. So I think we can still die from traps and stuff. And yeah, I'm gonna basically waste the rest of this invincibility and just go into this bonus round. So hey, here's a bit of things in a bonus round where we have to do stuff in a proper order. Well, that's something. I want that one up. I'm probably gonna need him. Especially because I know one of the levels coming up in this section is very, very hard. Or at least it's something I'm bad at. Which, you know, close enough. Oh, did we miss it? Did we miss another... Did we miss one of those tokens somewhere? Well, shit. Where would we have missed it? It might have been in that 3x3 square of TNT crates. In fact, that's where I'm going to guess that it was. Because I know 1-ups can be spun away by explosions, but, yeah, don't worry. We'll have ample time to... Oh god, the animation changes as you get hit by more crates. That's pretty great. That's pretty crate, you might say. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I don't think that's something in the PS1 version. And here we go. Hog Wild. This level. Oh, this level is not easy. Yes, X button to jump, just as we guessed from everything else. The music in this version of the level is not as good as on the PS1, by the way. I just want to point that out, because there's a really great track for this level no matter what, but the PS1 version is definitely better. So we got dodge tribesmen with their exclamation point shields. Are they like big Bubsy fans or something? And that's like their type of cargo cult shield that they've got going on? Like, there are indigenous folk in, I think, Papua New Guinea who have shields with, like, pictures of the Phantom, who is this dude from really old comics from, like, the 1940s or something, on their shield. It is actually kind of rad. But also the idea of them being a Bubsy cargo cult is kind of hilarious. Yeah, these are basically like the cart levels in DKC, absolutely. It's just that you're going into the screen instead of sideways. And this music is a lot funnier than Disco Train, even though Disco Train is pretty excellent in DKC 2. So, I'm screwing this part up a lot, but an important thing to note is that this dude with the shield is going to be in the same place basically at the same time. So, I should be able to do this right. I just have to basically hit those crates with the edge of the hog's body here. And I'm not very good at that, as you can tell. And wow, look at me, I screwed this whole thing up, because I didn't even get that crate. There we go. And then I missed that crate. Whoops. And we hit a checkpoint, so we're locked out of the gem for this run through. So, you know what? Just aim for the ones that look like they've got good stuff in them. And now we got some hogs on a spit roast. You jump the first one, you don't jump the second one, and there's a third one that you do have to jump. It does get just low enough, and oh. That was embarrassing. You wanna know what's more embarrassing, though? Is that one time I actually beat this level, got all the crates for the gem. Well, I didn't quite beat the level, is the embarrassing part of it, is that I got hit by the last shield dude, and Crash's dead body hit the gem. So I collected the gem, but I still had to finish the level. It was so dumb, but actually kind of hilarious. Yeah, I did almost land at the exit there. I wonder if that would have actually counted if I'd done that. That would have been great if so. So here we are, moving on to Native Fortress, which is basically a retread of the earlier Great Gate level. I couldn't remember the name of it for a second there. Bounce on the turtle. Hey. Take a free Wumpa Fruit, even though they just decided not to put on the map instead. I remember there's parts of this that, especially compared to the earlier level of this theme, you get a lot of traps to deal with here. A lot of fires, a lot of everything else. And we got this weird slippery moss here. What is that stuff? Well, for a start, it really helps me miss a very easy jump. I was taking a bit of a risk there by really pushing that jump to its limits. Oh, this one-up seems like a tough one to get, possibly. Not quite. Alright, I will admit that I was very concerned there that I would just crash my head into those spikes. I like how it's just the one regular crate there that's so much harder to get than the other three on top that include the two one-ups. That makes total sense to me. Let's take a bonus round. Yeah! Only 5 crates to get here. That's kind of strange. Alright, what's going on off screen here? Oh. One up. Yep. Well, we'll get to see now if we can repeat this bonus stage. Yes, we can. So at least there is that. There isn't a cost to losing in these. As Cortex comes through and, you know, takes Tawna away again. How does she keep ending up here? Why does Cortex keep... Yeah, Basically, why is this scenario repeated so much is what I'm trying to get at here. Also, a strange free-floating mask over there. That's something I don't think I've ever seen in any other level in the game. Is that, like, completely unique? Well, I suppose we'll find out as we play these games, because goodness knows I will play all 3 of these, and I will absolutely get screwed up by this dude. Wow! Quite a punching arm on that fella. Damn! Now, if this was a later game, this would obviously be super easy because we'd just be able to slide kick him, but nope, no such luck there. Ooh! Ooh, the tight timing here. This is gonna be one of those days, is it? Yikes! Damn! Thought I had the timing there, but nope. It is gonna take a little bit of careful examination. Oh, come on! I tried to jump off of that, come on. Don't be like this, game. Well, actually, it's your rules, you can do whatever you want. That's better. That, however, is not. I like that turtle just walking in place, though, at the end of my, my little death there. That was pretty good. Just, I don't gotta be anywhere anyway, so I guess I'll stop walking forward. But I won't change my animation. Oh. So there we go. There's our first Sympathy Aku Aku mask. The game is just like, you've died on this area a lot. And I took a hit on a really easy pattern there that I should probably know how to deal with. Are you okay, Turtle? Turtle just stopped dead there. That was really weird. That one turtle just has the strangest things going on with it, I guess. Woo! I'm playing this extremely dangerously. Alright, so is this going to be the 3-torch thing? Because I know there's an area where there's 3 torches. Yeah, here we go. Wow, we died really high out there. So, yeah, this... Also, they're definitely respawning us on a platform that is very nerve-wracking. That's for sure. Crap. I didn't jump far enough that time. That's my bad. I knew I jumped early there, and then I tried to turn around, and it did not work out. As I'm over here just reporting on what I'm doing wrong, so that way... It makes me feel better, I guess. Because clearly anybody who wants to come in here and just be like, huh, you're really stupid, will do it anyway. And that'll be really, really rude of them, but I suppose I can't really stop them, can I? Yikes! Oh, I thought I was about to get blocked by that chunk of logs there. Oh, hello, 4 1-ups for no good reason. Again, suspicious generosity from one of these games. And it's a good thing there's not falling damage in this game. Otherwise, we would have been turned into a fine Bandicoot paste. And off we go. Ooh, that took us halfway across the map. We're into Up the Creek. This level does not sound familiar, so we may be into what is now all new territory for me. Well, okay, not all new, because obviously I've played a little bit of this game already, and this is a level type we've seen already, so yeah. With these very strange fish. Oh, I think I could have just walked off of the leaf there if I had waited. But instead, I did not. Alright, monkey, do your stuff. Crap. Well, that was unfortunate. Thanks. Oh. Those Wumpa fruits. Oh, no. Alright, what else we got in store? I'm sure they can do some more... Is this going to be variations on a theme, or are we going to see some, you know, strange new things here? Did that only just give us some more Wumpa fruits? Well, okay then. That's weird. That's very weird. Oh, definitely. These games can be pretty morbid. Usually it's hilarious, but occasionally you'll get something that's just kind of unsettling. But you know, once in a while you're gonna miss the mark on that sort of thing, right? Right. Ooh, I don't know if we can get back over there. We may have to take a reset on this one. Yep, we did. Oh well. That's fine. I'm sure that whatever 1-ups are usually at the end of this bonus stage have mysteriously vanished as a result of that, but I think we'll be okay. We can get along without having every 1-up in the game, probably. I'm going to regret saying that, I'm sure, but... Fuck. Wow. Good one, Lethal. There is a bit of Bubsy to it, isn't there? Although I guess, you know, it's a platform with a goofy-looking orange animal. Of course there's a bit of Bubsy to it. I mean, isn't there a bit of Bubsy in all of us? A little bit. Oh, hey, the 1-ups are still there. Amazing. Game's gonna take pity on my stupid ass. Although maybe not now that I've seen them. That's what I get for not holding the X button anymore. A little bit of Bubsy in all of us, why we eventually die. Well, I mean, I suppose so, yeah. You're not necessarily wrong about that. If nothing else, it's why we all feel like we want to die at all times. Wow, 46 out of 48, by the way. We are shockingly on pace to accidentally get this gem. Oh, never mind. I thought there was even more of the level still, but nope, not quite. This Crash still gets slam dunked by 2 crates. Hey, it's boss time already. Ripperoo! I've seen footage of this one, but I've never played this. This is the one... In this version, he bounces around a lot and just... Oh, no. He's... I'm thinking of the Crash 2 fight. Pardon me. Aw, what a rude dude. Okay, this is gonna be just a pattern of movement, I think. To learn... And, you know, don't fuck around too much. Well, that's one way to hit him, I guess. Unfortunately, that killed us. I'm not 100% sure what I was expecting, but... Okay, so it's gonna be that right side crate I think we want to hit, actually. This is strange so far. No, it is the... It looks like it is the first crate. We just have to hit it when it's at the bottom of its trajectory. Uh-oh. And I did that a little too early. That was strange. That was pretty hilarious, though. I gotta admit, that was funny but strange. All right, come on, Chief. One more. Now should be good. There we go. All right, so we get phase 1 now. Phase 2. Well, first of all, he's gonna actually go to our save tile here. So it looks like we might want to start over on the right-hand row, right column rather, middle row is what I'm going to try to do. All right, jump away. I'll hit the big TNT. All right. Let's try this one first. Ow. Not quite. So a lot of this really is like, it's going to be picking up a pattern, but it's going in such a way that is shockingly hard for me to wrap my head around. One, two, three. Alright, so if we get this going 3 moves ahead, basically. Alright, so what does this pattern look like? It's sort of a T. So we can possibly do this. Well, that worked, but we have to not go over there like an idiot. We have to go to the top column. Jump away. Is that what we were trying to do earlier? Not quite, but it will work. Alright, so... now you're going to try and do this sort of... okay, it's a diamond shape. Alright, so... I'm actually going to pull the cursor up again here. Here. 1, 2, 3... we have nothing to hit over here is the problem. So next move, 1, 2. Okay, so it's just gonna always be the one behind. So if I do that, I might be able to actually fail. Well, we were starting to get somewhere with that. I gotta be honest, we're starting to pick this up. And that second phase turned out to be very, very easy. Basically, I guess this is my big video game tip for the day. If something comes up that requires you to do pattern recognition, slow down. Crap. I screwed that jump up terribly. That's all. We're getting there. This is nowhere near as hard as it looks. And I undershot that jump again. Wow, I'm doing that a lot now. I'm getting a little too careful, which is probably not a good idea. I have 2 hits. I can probably just tank, really, for a lot of these. Get to the side there. Alright. And that's me doing the order wrong. Whoops. Alright, pass, please. And I can just screw up the jump again. That... I curved. I know what I'm doing wrong, I guess, at least. Yeah, you having a good time there, buddy? Alright. So, basically what we want to do is screw up the timing on that, really. Yeah, I did that a little bit too late. And that again. So that's when we want to time that, if we want to hit this doofus there. Hey, there we go. Well, that took longer than it should have, but we got the idea eventually. As we see that good old waterfall there that Crash doesn't have to worry about because he can't swim anyway and he just melts when he hits water, basically. I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm going to save real quick. Remember to hit square to save, not X, otherwise you'll try to load. Because now we're further than I've ever been in this game before. And let's check out the Lost City. Break every box without dying to earn a special gem. Oh. Oh, does that fill me with woe. Yikes! I didn't know they were gonna just let me walk off! Well, there goes our green gem. That's a sharp turn to make. Yeah, that thing's gonna fall, right? Yep. Wow, look at all those bats. Hey, I'll take a Tawna token. Ooh, framed box, and I fell off the edge. Wow. Okay. I suppose I wasn't expecting there to be no back there either. If we want the Embryo token, that's the name of the character, by the way, is Embryo. Dr. Nitrous Brio. Not to be confused with Dr. Well, he's not a doctor, but nitrous oxide from Crash Team Racing. I almost said Crash Nitro Kart, and that's not true. I mean, he might be in Crash Nitro Kart, but he was from Crash Team Racing originally. And of course, the other reason why I'm thinking that is because I'm thinking about Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, which is the updated port that they released a couple of years ago, or whenever it was, of Crash Team Racing, which sadly I still don't have that yet. One day I'll get it. One day I'll get it and we'll play it on this stream, and I will be even worse at it than I am at these platformers. Because I am really bad at racing games. Oh, buddy, am I bad at racing games. I'm also really bad at dealing with bats, apparently. I should just stop with these. Just let them do their thing. Before we go batshit crazy dealing with them. Hey, how about that? Did that thing just reflect me when I spun at it? Sure did. I gotta jump on the spiny lizard's back. Alright, well, okay. You do you, I guess, game. I don't know what that activated, but I'm going to guess it was that one framed box earlier with the embryo token over it, because why wouldn't it be, really? The design in this game can be pretty cruel. Oh. There goes one of my dogs, barking away at the TV. Obviously, that was not the dog that was put down earlier this week. Or, in fact, last week now. Okay, I missed that thing, apparently. Stepped on its tail, and that doesn't count as part of its hitbox. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's a little extreme. Hey, come on, asshole. Let's do this. Or not, I guess. I have to make the first move. Yikes! Whoa! Alright, so there's really not enough time to just fall on that. You gotta jump early. Shit. Seriously? Damn it, really? Wow, 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 wow. Just barely didn't make it. You know, I really do like that one hint from several levels ago where it's like, hey, are you dying a lot? Always be on the lookout for new checkpoints. As if they aren't always, like, right in the fucking road. And often right after a hard thing that you were probably dying a lot at anyway. Alright, so let's get a load of this wall here. I thought I had it a little faster than that, but no, it's more complicated than it looks. Alright, 2. Oh, wow. Getting back onto the... No, I think I overshot anyway. I was going to say, yeah, getting back onto the thing after you've been pushed off is really hard. It's not that bad. It's just that I was trying to push back into the wall, and I just spun away a 1-up. I got an achievement for that, by the way. Which is, honestly, hilarious. The achievement is called, I meant to do that. Which is not true in this case, but also is pretty silly. Alright, so we're probably going to fuck up this bonus level a couple of times, but it looks like it's going to pay dividends for our 1-up collection, which is good because we've been taking a beating here. We didn't get everything anyway, but we were getting a pretty good amount of... Just look at him go. That is fun to watch. Especially considering that's, you know... My baby's college fund! Oh wait, no, you can't buy things with Wumpa Fruits in these games. Yet. Unless that's a thing in Crash 4 that I don't know about. I don't have Crash 4 yet, unfortunately, so I can't weigh in on that. Hey, I'll take some 1-ups, please. And this time without me spinning them away. Yay! We gained 4 lives from that. Wow. After that performance, that is much appreciated. Certainly not deserved, but appreciated. Ooh, this lizard is gonna be an annoying little thing. Or not. Alright, let's see you make a big jump. Not the jump I was expecting you to make. Yeah, do a little bit of a hook there. Of course, to get these crates, we have to bounce on the lizard to hit the exclamation box, but we're nowhere near getting a gem. We died so many times in that level that we were not going to get the green gem, that's for sure. Okay, I was wondering if there was even more added to the animation after 30. And again, I got another achievement for getting so few boxes in, or rather missing so many boxes, I guess, in a level. Same idea, really. Alright. Temple Ruins. This is level, not level 12, I don't think, but it's the second level of the third world. Ooh, we get some of this going on here. Oh, was I supposed to... whatever. Alright, do you snap at me? Yes. But thankfully I managed to go a little faster than the old Cobra that time. Fuck you, Arbok. You ever just feel bad for Arbok because it's never really had a good chance to be good? And its main thing was in Gen 1, oh, it has wrap and it has glare. Wow. And then after that, they changed how wrap works, so it became extremely not good anymore. And then you look at Mega Arbok and Pokemon Uranium and you're like, you know what? I'm okay with them basically forgetting about this Pokemon. And you see how bad it could get. Your son has this game on Xbox, you're terrible at it. Well, you know what? That's perfectly fine, Zeffy. I'm terrible at this game too. So, yeah. Although, shoutouts to your kid for having good tastes. And not me for, you know, not having skill. Oop. Not get speared in the ass. Try to stick that landing a little better. Oh, okay, so they're... It's just another 5-spinner there, but they fall out occasionally. I thought it was a little bit... Did I get hit by the bat's, like, back foot there, or did the Crusher kill me prematurely? Surely the Crusher has like a crushing animation though, right? Or if you get hit by it. Well, that really did feel like I got crushed prematurely, but maybe I should try waiting it out a little better. Be patient, even for things you've beaten easily, repeatedly. And that was not an example of me being patient. Where was that? So where was I? Oh yeah, Arbok. Arbok is certainly a Pokemon. Arbok in its pre-evolution Ekans. Or, as the announcer in Pokemon Stadium would call it, Ekans. Which was one of the big standout, like, differing pronunciation things in a Pokemon medium for a very long time. Because, I mean, surely we all knew that it was pronounced Ekans, right? We'd all seen the anime. We'd seen Jesse's Ekans. Ekans! Before that one episode where it evolved and it was, that was the episode with the Diglets and the Dugtrios, I think, too. Was the episode where Ekans and Arbok evolved. Good old Diglett and Dugtrio, the only Pokemon that I know how to draw, basically. Actually, I did draw that beta version of Phanpy once a couple of times. Literally one time. And that came out alright. That's on my Twitter somewhere. Maybe I should dig that out if there's a... I'd say if there's a lull, but first of all, no, there isn't a lull in the middle of Crash Bandicoot. And second of all, if I Alt-Tab out of this window, the game will stop moving, and you'll be sitting there on stream, or possibly on YouTube when I post this VOD to YouTube. Like, what the fuck is going on? Also, nice of him to throw a couple of bats and a couple of crushers in right at the very end. So you can die right after you get the gem. Just like in Hog Wild. Oh wait, that was... that, I don't think is something that's supposed to happen in Hog Wild, but, yeah. That was definitely pretty hilarious when it happened to me. Oh boy, I'm going to save before this one. I have to overwrite an existing save slot. That's fine. There's only 3 save slots plus an autosave, so what do you expect? Alright. Road to Nowhere. This level. This one is infamous among many levels in the Crash game in the Crash series rather, for being hard as fuck. Excuse me. So you can see what the gimmick here is, right? We got those planks, we can... Well... Okay, I was trying to jump on the rope and see if I could just cheat this entire level, but... The game had other plans. I've seen that be a thing, but... As you can tell... Those dark planks will fall away when you touch them. So a lot of these jumps are going to be very harsh. However, I guess on the upside, they do give you... Well, the Aku Aku isn't very useful here, but the Wumpa Fruit is. Crash's got a bit of a swagger going on with his walk here because I'm going so slow. Like, yeah, I did that. Haters gonna hate. So I think these cracked boards, like, just break immediately as soon as you try to approach them. I ain't give a fuck. I ain't give a fuck. Nobody cares if I do it that way, right? Like, I'd say nobody's gonna come in here and unsubscribe because I walked on the ropes. Oh shit. That was dumb of me. But anyway, the reason why I can't quite say that is because I don't have that many subs to begin with. So, yeah. I mean, I guess you could unsub to me on YouTube if you're subbed to me on YouTube. Which, I just realized, oh, I don't have my bot in here. That doesn't account for why Lethal wasn't able to get voices out of those attempted commands earlier. I don't actually have voice commands set up, although at some point I may do that. I'm always kind of torn on that because, like, I know that for a lot of people that's not a great, you know, that's not always a great thing. It can cause some problems, as it were. But actually, I guess I will pop the bot open once I'm done with Road to Nowhere here. And once I walk off the rope. Whoops. Alright, where do we land? Right here. Oh, wow. That hog's head has a very large hitbox. Phrases that you probably wouldn't hear in other games. That hog's head has a huge hitbox. Crud. Alright, so I got enough space to do this, right? Yes. I feel like there's this sort of thing here that you'd be, like, given a reward for not doing this. But in case I haven't made very clear yet, I don't really care. I'm just gonna, you know, gonna do this because this level is fucking hard as fuck. Okay, good. I don't even have to get off the top rope here. Oh boy, this is gonna be rough, but thankfully we're like right by a checkpoint, I think. No, this checkpoint is a little further back. Can I do this? A little further back, possibly. We can. Oh, yes. Well, if I'd landed it properly, we could have. Whoops. I feel like at this point, that one was completely deserved, though. Let's be honest with ourselves. Oh, hog. Quit hogging the road, buddy. The road to nowhere. Oh! Oh, snap. It's okay. I'm getting what I deserve for doing this. So, you know. Like, seriously, I'm still down lives by a pretty sizable chunk. Because I keep screwing up this jump, and yeah. The fact that you can go off the rope on the other side is a little cruel. But I think that maybe somebody who was putting this together... What the fuck was that? Somebody who was putting this together over at Vicarious Visions realized, oh yeah, this is like probably the most famous cheeseball trick in the entire game. So we gotta do something to nerf it. I know, let's make it harder to do. And, you know, that's a decent point. Okay, now if we can get on the bonus platform this time, I think there's actually a tiny little hop you have to make there, because, yeah. Why not? Oh, we got this contrivance going here with the crushing crate. Awesome. Well, I'll take the 2 1-ups, but wow, that's... Even the bonus of this level is mean. Wow! Get out of here. Yeah, I see you down there, turtle. Where did we miss 11 crates? Is it... It's probably from those platforms, which will require like a special gem to get or something. That was a hell of a level. I knew about that level, and of course I knew about the rope running thing. But I was not quite aware of just how hard it would be. Hello there, Bronco. Let me go ahead and get a quick save in here because, yeah, we beat Road to Nowhere. That seems worth a save. And, because I brought it up just a moment ago, I'm going to pop my, Streamlabs bot open so that way I actually have that going, because, wow, I forgot to do that. Amazing. Sincere apologies to the YouTube crowd who are now getting to look at a pause screen for a moment. As soon as it loads, it's taking a moment here, apparently. It's not amused by me trying to do this in the middle of a stream. Okay, so there we go. Let me set my windows back up, and sorry about the delay, everybody. Admittedly, I probably could, like, open Vegas or something and cut those bits out before I upload this to YouTube. But, y'all wouldn't get to hear about me pointing out that I saw that my, my most recent YouTube video is getting a bunch of spam bot comments to it, which is kinda funny. Because, wow, there's a lot of spam bots on YouTube lately. Although, I guess it beats the hell out of actual YouTube commenters, so, yeah. We're here with the level called Boulder Dash, which is both a pun on the name of another video game and, of course, the word balderdash, and the fact that we're running away from a big fucking rock. Want to become famous? Do these YouTube videos for exposure. I mean, wait. That's a different kind of trying to ask somebody to become famous. I mean, yeah. But man, are people who are like, hey, you want to do this thing? I'll pay you in exposure. Not the, like, the weirdest people in the fucking world. Because why do you need exposure from them if they've already found you? Right? Although, no, I'm not at a point where I've had anybody, like, ever ask me to do things for exposure, which is probably just as well. Because it would be very helpful, obviously, because for me to, you know, be more exposed, because I'm not what you would call well-known. It's only by the grace of low standards that I have a Twitch affiliate at all. But on the other hand, I wouldn't be able to hold myself back from, you know, snarking at them like they would deserve if they were out there being like, hey, you want to do some unpaid work? No! Nobody wants to do unpaid work. Most people look at the paid work they do and think they don't want to do it. Which, you know, to be fair, that's kind of understandable. We missed a bunch in that level. I think there's a side path there that I don't have access to yet because I just don't have a certain gem. I have a feeling that the way this works is really to go get the gem in Lost City, and then that'll help you really open the game up. Or another color gem, possibly. And yeah, game, I've informed the streamers of I've informed the stream audience, rather, about using the D-pad because it's very helpful in a few situations where you want extremely precise movements. Although, yeah, it's also a good reminder that, hey, back when this game came out, the DualShock didn't actually exist yet. You just had a D-pad and face buttons. You didn't have either stick on the PS1. And in fact, the PS1 didn't have any analog sticks until it had to. And it was a very good decision at the time to have the twin stick style going. And basically every game controller since then has followed suit. Except for, like, the Dreamcast controller. Which is, honestly, the Dreamcast controller is very underrated in how bad it is. Like, I tried using one a while back for something, probably because I was testing my Dreamcast with a game, and it does not feel good to hold. It really, I don't know if it's just like the size of my hands or something, but something about it feels very weird, and a couple of things are placed a little bit out of position. The Dreamcast is a good console, but the controller is a little bit of a hot mess. Okay, well, that threw me well off there. Alright, so we're definitely going to be getting into some patterns that are not so simple. Crap. I thought I had enough time to get up there. I did not, obviously. Oh, the death animations in these games are great when they give things unique death animations, anyway. Wow. This section of blocks, it really is like, get in there and get out. I want to see the design principle behind these sliding wall panel things applied to the Yoku blocks from Mega Man games. Of just like, here's a very simple looking pattern, but it starts doing this completely freaky shit that your brain can't track properly. And by I want to see that, I mean somebody would commit a war crime with that, and I don't want to be informed about anyone ever designing a Mega Man level like that. Because, I mean, Mega Man Maker is out there. Obviously, anything that hits the internet is pretty much unkillable, but Capcom hasn't done that much about it, I don't think. Like, maybe they C&D'd it once, and then they just went back to ignoring it. Which, you know, frankly, I support that. Also, here's a checkpoint off the beaten path. That's actually kind of neat. Yeah, we were definitely playing with fire a little bit there. In a not so literal manner. Oh. But I'd say it's a good thing I had that mask, but it turned out to be a little bit less useful than I thought. Because I just fell into the pit. And Crash's shoes popped back up. Oh, those braziers are nice to have down there. Okay. That seems unnecessary. Alright, so I guess we wait for the wall to recede. I was about to outline a strategy that involved, like, taking things patiently, but instead I just decided to do the mad bastard approach, as it were. Meanwhile, these particular slats here are pretty simplistic. They just alternate. Well, I mean, I don't drink, but it's same basic principle. However, I do drink quite a bit of soda, so I'm basically like a really bad censored Nintendo character from the late 80s, early 90s. Oh, wow, this is hard to get on. If I could get the proper level of rubber in my laughing voice, I would definitely be like, okay, so basically the point is that I'm actually Soda Popinski. But no, I can't quite pull that off. I have been told that I'm pretty good at doing Bleak from DKC3, though. Oh, okay. See, I'm not super familiar with Family Guy or really a lot of the other Seth MacFarlane stuff anyway, so, oh. So that's just it's an open area. Alright. That's weird. And I jumped that way too early. Make that decision after a few more beers. Crap. I was about to say, are they in two separate circles and I should wait for the inner one or something? But no, they're in a very odd-looking oval pattern, so... Gotta admit, though, after Road to Nowhere was just the previous level, I wasn't expecting this one to give me trouble. Or not as much trouble, anyway. There we go. Whew, that was an interesting pattern to walk. Is there anything I can do around here? Because I see these blind out crates. Is there a... Well, I saw a mask there. That's a nice freebie. Huh. Well, how about that? Hey, it's Cortex. In token form. Strange thing to get, but... You know what? Okay. Oh, I'm not liking this too much. Okay, that pillar is safe. Alright, so... Let's see if we can't do this right, but we failed step 1 pretty much immediately. Well, we'll get another chance at this free 1-up, I guess. Oh! Oh, okay, I see what's going on. There's an exclamation crate that was basically out of sight there. The fact that there's, like, you know, lighting coloration effects does also make some of this stuff a little harder to see, but on the other hand, it does make the whole game world look better. Alright, so come here. Take all this free crap. Okay, yeah, don't do that. Come on, lizard. Dang it. So I gotta figure out what the timing is here again, because I think I just got it right the first time by basically pure luck. Alright, so it's basically just go as soon as the 3 block pulls in. Right, bats. Alright, can we do this right? The answer is probably no, but we managed to get it anyway. Wow. Yikes. Well, that scared the shit out of me. I will gladly accept that extra life. And the checkpoint. And the Tawna token can come along too. Alright, so what's going on with this? Not too much, actually, so... Alright. Damn it, do we not have enough, back here? Yes, it is. Alright. I've never been in any of the Cortex bonus levels, so... We'll get a chance to check this out. Unfortunately, I still haven't been able to show off the embryo bonus stages here, so... Yeah. Hey, he gave me something. I think it would... Was that the key that we saw in the HUD earlier? for the beginning of the level? Well, we don't get to see what it is until we beat the level, so... Huh. Interesting. And there's our Tawna tokens. So we should find a bonus pad for the Tawna thing soon, right? Yeah, right here. Alright, can we get another 2 lives, please? I'm running a little bit low here. Oh. Alright. That's a nice free haul there. I will take all of that stuff. Alright. Those were some surprisingly tight timings there. Can we get into this little cage area? It doesn't look like there's anything of note in there, so... I guess it's fine if we can't. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do there. This 8 crates... Are we getting another gem finally? Wow! And 2 1-ups for free. That is amazing. I think we just got everything in this level except for the relic. Again, Crash, I don't want to know where or why you've got those gems in your ears. There's also an animation that we haven't seen yet of him popping the gem out of his mouth. And it is time for us to move on to the 3rd boss, Koala Kong. And his tiny, tiny legs. Yikes. Alright, so I don't 100% know what's going on here, aside from the fact that he's going to chuck boulders at us, and we have TNT to avoid, but I'm guessing spin the boulders away, because... I don't know, maybe it's just going to be dodge for a bit. We should probably just try dodging for a little bit here and see... I said dodging! Apparently I jumped a little too late there, and it went through Crash's shoe and killed him. Oh, no, that was definitely a headshot. Wow. Ooh. Alright. Oh, wow. That 3rd rock is, like, shockingly hard to dodge, just by virtue of that TNT crate being there. Alright. And the fact that I can jump forward into the lava is pretty nasty. How's it going, Lears? How is the oldness? As I mentioned at the top of the stream, by the way, I am on an Ethernet cable now, so I shouldn't be dropping any frames, or at least not as many. Alright, so... Ow. Oh, wow, he had a minecart out there to block that. That's pretty rude. Is it noticeable? As in the fact that my internet connection is working better, right? The answer to that is yes. I've definitely, well, let me make sure that my frame drops are indeed, let me pause real quick. And yeah, we're still at a nice, wonderful 0 dropped frames. My downloads and stuff, reasonably so. I feel like it's pretty good, at least. Although admittedly, I've probably forgotten how, you know, what the old numbers were, basically, is what I mean. Oh, I just took a headshot there. Whoops. Alright. Come on, Kong. Yikes. Wow, that was really stupid of me. And I mean, I will note that I did a speed test, well, basically right after I got it, and admittedly, that was on Saturday, so things may be different between there, but I highly doubt it, and I was getting 500 gigs, or, no, not 500 gigs, you know, 500 units, as it were, 500 megs, up and down, so, yeah. Everything should be good, so I was probably mistaken that... I probably mistakenly said I had gigabit before, but not quite. Oh, well. Get out of here, Kong. How many... I'd say, how many more hits do I have to land here? But it should be quite obvious. There's 2. Gotta dodge a lot of TNT in this fight, huh? Alright, one more. Oh! Alright, come on, you cheap, low-budget, horrible misunderstanding of what a Fursona would look like. Oh. I tried to do that a little too early. Well, we've got our gold mask now, so we've got 2 hits. Which is great, because I get hit by just random shit in this fight easily. Like, it's not even just the usual, like, oh, yeah, I take hits from various attacks. It's like, oh, I get hit by a glancing blow from something that shouldn't be hitting anybody. Alright, come on. Why don't you go back to Crash Bash speedruns, buddy? Fuck. I guess that was a bit of a sore spot for him. Alright, Koala Kong. It's time for you to get rocked. Alright, come on, come on. Last hit. Let's see how bad this pattern is. Alright, 2 crates. Alright, and it's basically just the third pattern again. Alright, well, okay, buddy, you do you. I ain't here to criticize. I'm just here to beat you in a fight. Get out of here. You ain't got a second form, do you, Chief? Oh, no. Your tiny legs are getting swept away. Well, rip in pieces, Koala Kong. He's like Gutsman with no ass. Who needs that? Come on. Let's save real quick. No, I'm playing this on the PC. Although I do have a kind of outdated capture unit for HDMI things. But it's like from a couple of years ago, and it's a USB input thing. So, I don't know how much use we're gonna see of that one. Although maybe in the future. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, is that it's what you would call a sub-ideal approach to things. At some point, next time I have, like, good money available, I should definitely look at a capture unit of some variety. Hopefully something internal, because, yeah. Okay, so the cold pipes are safe to stand on? I'm guessing the hot pipes are not, because, you know, fire hot, right? The Prophecy will help. Woo! Fire indeed hot! That was stupid. I have a habit, by the way, of, like, trying to spin to lengthen my jumps. Because, of course, I'm thinking most of the time of the Death Tornado spin from Crash 3. Or that, I mean, puns are usually always the correct answer, because, let's be real. Kind of impressed that I pulled that off, actually. I'm even more impressed that that little razor probe thing is just ignoring me. Okay, now it's having an issue. I'd like to spin the robot turtles, please. Oops. And obviously, I'm pretty sure that the steam will kill you, because I don't know if you knew this, but Crash Bandicoot is actually part lobster. So steam just kills him instantly. I assume. I don't actually know. But also, it's one of these games. Anything that can kill you will kill you. In fact, I'm surprised I can walk on this floor at all. He's part 2020. Well, everything just is terrible about him, I guess. And did somebody get pissed at you again for something you said? Like, regardless, I will say this. I don't know if people are necessarily more easily offended than they used to be, but there is one thing about them. They respond much more strongly. Granted, I think a lot of that is also just, you know, amplification effect of being on the internet and all that. Because despite the strong depersonalizing aspect of usernames and everything that people really like that about the internet, people do take things shockingly personally on the internet. Someone in the comments when I post this on YouTube, oh, are you talking about me? Well, not intentionally. I'll take your time. There's, you know, I assume it's a real life thing because you've been explaining that everything is a fucking comments guy. Wow. Anyway, I assume that you're having a real life related thing because you've told me before. Apartment life is getting you down, basically. And the mere existence of landlords is a problem on many, many levels. And yours in particular is a huge asshole. Yikes. Oop. That was very foolish of me, but I managed to get away with it because I had 2 masks. Well, they are there to be... Yikes! Well, this scares the hell out of me. I don't think I like this. Oh, okay. Right. This thing is gonna help us out. Unfortunately, we didn't find the other embryo tokens, so again, I can't show one of those off to you folks. Oh. The lack of scrolling freaked me out there. The look on Crash's face is excellent, by the way. Just gotta put that out there. That was a pretty good level. I liked that one. Yeah. Let me just put OBS on top here again, because I noticed, oh yeah, I did something and it's not on top anymore. I like to see how long I've been going for. Alright, Cortex power. This is another level that I've heard is just really, really hard. So this might be a bit of a carnival here. No, nothing like that. Alright, so... Get some of this going here. Alright, so let's get a look at what we've got going on for these two branching paths. One is putting us over acid, the other one is full of fiery death pipes. And that is a very, very carefully measured jump we're going to have to do, I guess. And... oh no, that's Crash's underwear. I don't think we're allowed to stream this on Twitch anymore. But you can stream Omega Labyrinth for some reason. Ouch. Oh boy. We're in a tough little area. What we got going on here? A lot of dodging, I guess. Ooh, these... Look at all these branching pathways going on. This is intense. Hey, I'll take 2 1-ups, though. How am I getting shocked mid-air? I don't know. Video game physics don't have to make sense. And that's basically what we're gonna... What the long and short of it is gonna be is... It's video game physics. It doesn't have to make sense. I'm a Bandicoot. I ain't gotta explain shit. I mean, also, now that you mentioned that, like, how is the electricity, like, just going through the air in a pattern like that? Even? Because that is just kind of weird. Okay, so we're done with Cortex power. This isn't too bad, actually. Now, obviously, we're missing 20 boxes, but look at all the branching pathways here. Getting the gem here would be an absolute bastard. You'd have to just explore everything. Alright, you have a nice, whatever it is you're eating. Crash Warped will definitely happen in a couple of weeks whenever I finish the other 2 games, because you know what? The hell with it. I'm going to do all 3 of them in sequence, because that is what the Sane Trilogy is all about, obviously. Let's check out this level. Generator Room. Break every box of that diner in a special... Yeah, we've already established that that's kind of... Oh, the frame rate on those monitors. That is in-game, by the way, but it definitely... It lends an atmosphere of just... Well, jank, really. Well, my streams are usually about 3 hours long, and I've been going for about 2. So if you're going to be back in, you know, a amount of time that's not quite an hour to catch the ending part of that, then yeah, you would be able to catch that. Obviously. Words are not easy for me sometimes, especially not in the moment. Yikes. That's a little nerve-rattling looking. Alright, so... Is that platform going to come back? Yes. Okay, thank goodness. Yikes! And their hit detection for when you're on there is nice and long. Oh, that is nice. That's definitely a bit of a mother load there. I suppose you could get across that by just bouncing on the crates, by the way, but... The steel, which I'm assuming is what was added by that exclamation box, does make things quite a bit easier. we going this way? Okay. So this area definitely has a lot of branching going on that... Yeah. I'm pretty sure we've died on this level already, by the way, so... No special gem for us. Especially not if I fail at this bonus level. Remember to hold X for the big bounces, because otherwise they are tiny coming off of wood crates. Yay! 2 lives. Hooray! Well, we're finally walking back Road to Nowhere and that debacle. Oh. Right through the nose. And again. The timing on those is a little bit on the scary side. Pass, please. Fuck you, man. Well, great. I guess those 2 lives in that bonus room were... Alright, so just let the platform go up and down a couple of times, I guess. Crap. I should have waited. But by this point, I'm pretty sure you've all noticed that waiting is not my strong suit. At all. Am I having some depth perception issues with this area? The answer to that, by the way, is yes. I don't know why I'm asking you all that, because it's very clear that I'm having some depth perception issues here. Ooh, so this is the area that we saw earlier. I like that we're coming back here. I wonder if there's a way to, like, sequence break down here. I bet that if... There's got to be, like, a reasonably active speedrun community for this game, right? In one version or another. Those folks would know. Hopefully. If anyone would know, it would be them. Ow! Well, that's usually something I'm good at, and I fucked up the timing. Congratulations, me. Crud. I got a little bit thrown off there, because I... Okay, that time I just didn't press the button, apparently. Or maybe I did, and it was a moment, a modicum too, off timing. Heck. Timing that is going to be a little bit tough. I should see what I'm at for boxes when I get over there. Be like, because we got to be pretty deep into this level by now, right? Worth it to go for that? We're 3 boxes short of a gem if we get this right. Yes. Yes is the answer to that. Because I'm surely about to find out in a moment. Well... Never mind. These boxes need to cough up some more Wumpa fruit. I thought I saw something up there, but I did not. I was just imagining it. Yeah, I'm sure I'm about to find out that right after this part, there's not going to be much anything else going on here. Oh. Oh, there we go. And Pinstripe Potteroo here has got a lengthened name. Pinstripelli Potterot. Give me my gem. Oh, right, because this is a... You only get the gem if you don't die level. Right, right. This Crash is just like, are you fucking kidding me? And that's how I feel. At least give me, like, a gray gem. And let me get a better gem later. Here we go. Toxic Waste. That's a really mean thing to call me, game. Come on. And yes, I was 100% expecting that Toxic Waste Drum to bounce at me or something. Because this game can be very rude sometimes. I got flattened. Okay, that just looked weird. I failed to land on that. I can definitely tell that I didn't land on that properly, if that's even a thing you can land on. I think you can bounce on the Toxic Waste Drums when they're rolling at you, but I know that I missed there. I'm enjoying that they got one of the... They seem to have gotten one of the YouTube metal guys to do a version of the theme for this level here. I almost said Jonathan Young, but no, Jonathan Young is more known for his vocals, so... I don't think it was actually one of the YouTube metal guys. It's just a joke about the fact that this particular version of this track is this heavy. Although, who knows, maybe it was. Maybe Richard E.B. or Family Jewels or somebody like that did contribute to this soundtrack. I highly doubt it, but if so, that would be kind of neat. Okay, maybe you can't bounce in those barrels, or maybe, again, I just screwed up the hit detection on that. Like, I think it is genuinely quite good that a lot of various YouTube talent is, you know, people on YouTube who are legitimately talented are getting jobs in some of this stuff. Like, ProZD is doing, like, actual professional voiceover work. He voiced Vasaraga in the Grand Blue Fantasy fighting game, and, like, Vasaraga is already one of the best characters in that series, so, like, that's double reason to be happy for him. He gets to voice someone really cool, and he gets a job and on, like, an actual professional level. I definitely think that, like, there's a large part of that is just this idea of, like, people saying that the YouTube stuff will never amount to anything. But, again, seeing people actually, like, make it on a professional level when they start out on YouTube, it's nice. You know, your inroad to a performing arts career has nothing to do with where you started out, really. It's more a matter of who sees you, and oh, that's suddenly become a lot more depressing. Oh, come on, that's some wide hit detection. That clipped my shoulder. I just gotta love how the toxic waste drums freak out when these throwing guys have them. They throw at you, or they're about to throw at you, and you kill them before they can. Pretty great. Alright, let's take a quick bonus round here to take a breather from this area. Gotta go through that quick, I guess. But hey, it's a free source of 2 extra lives. I'm not about to complain. Oh, I was gonna be so mad if I was respawned in the path of the bouncing drum. That would just be cruel and unusual. Even by this game's standards of meanness, that would be amazing. Shit. Oh yeah, this is a special gem level. Wow, 2 in a row where you have to not die. And again, 2 in a row where I got that nearly perfect. That level is tough, but I do like that it's a very simple concept and it's just like further iterations on it over and over. Let's save up before we fight Pinstripe Potteroo and see what we are in for here. I was hoping there was... Well, I could have gone to the side. I'm going to assume that this is going to be a fight where all the movement is very patterned. Or am I just going to have to dodge for a little bit here? Wow, that, again, got me right in the shoulder. Okay, so just running out and getting at him as soon as possible is just not going to be the thing we do. Going to be do this rotation until his gun jams or something. Right? Or are we going to have to get him when he's doing this? Okay, I guess we are going to have to get him when he's doing that. Well, that hint definitely seems to have thrown me off quite a bit. Okay, and then he jumps on the table, and then he starts this cycle over again. Okay, so we get on the other side of the chair. I should have gone to the chair at the other side. Duh. Alright. This looks pretty simple so far, so I wonder what the second half is going to do to mix things up. Incidentally, I do like this guy's pink and green suit. Okay, so we got to get him in between him jumping up on the table and, you know, being an absolute fucking madman. Gotcha. Okay, so where are you going to shoot at? This... Just up there? Okay. That was shockingly easy once I got the basics of the first half down. It's always pretty amazing when a boss fight is harder in the first phase than the second. Oh, I don't like the sound of this. It's time for the high road. Oh, this, I'm going to assume, is... Yes. Oh. Fucking end my life right now. Cut it into pieces. This is my last resort. How'd you fall off the rope there, Crash? Dumbass. Okay, I was wondering if there was like something that would pop up there, and it did not. Well. Alright. Alright. Let's get on the fucking ropes. Oh boy. Well. Ogden's in a very inopportune place. Shouldn't be doing that. Well, since this is Road to Nowhere Part 2, we're just cheating this, basically. Well. You know, cheating being in some air quotes here, because... I don't know, it's not real cheating, is it? I'm not engaging in NTR with the game. That would be a little strange. I fell off. Good. Great. Damn it! I was trying to jump there, come on! Damn it. Alright, so... And see, that has me very worried. So we're just gonna do that part the traditional way. Nice big square hole in the clouds. That's... Oh, that's something that hadn't rendered completely yet. Gotcha. It was an off-screen one-up. God, these jumps, just looking at this is... kind of like, wow, imagine doing this the legit way. This would be kind of disgusting. Speaking of disgust, are we gonna have to... Yeah, there's a little bit of speed involved here. Well, that I don't think is the way you're supposed to do that, but if it works, it works. Give me those 2 1-ups. And let's hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Oh, fuck me running. I think we have to do this the regular way, folks. Imagine having to not cheeseball an entire section of one of these rope bridge levels. That's not right. That's just evil and horrible, but we're out of there. Great, but you missed 6 boxes. I'm fine with that. Slippery climb. That doesn't sound like it's going to be an easy thing to do. Let's do a quick save here. Because admittedly, it is starting to get a little closer to that time. Just in case we don't beat the slippery climb. Break every box without dying and earn a special... Yeah, just like usual. Ow. I like how I could just sort of stand on that for a little bit. Anyway, that was just to make sure that I can't get the color gem. That's all. No, it's because I'm bad at the Vigi games. And I timed that wrong, and I think I was leaning into the wall a little bit there. Well, that's a strange-looking enemy, that's for sure. This level, incidentally, is the great-granddad, sort of the infamous Stormy Ascent, a level that was originally cut from Crash Bandicoot because it was too hard. At least I believe that was the official reasoning. But they added it later as free DLC for the Sane Trilogy. So yes, at some point we will absolutely be checking out Stormy Ascent on this stream, by the way. Absolutely. It'll probably, take some doing to actually beat it, but we will definitely... We'll definitely make it a thing. I'm not here to guarantee 100% playthroughs of any of these games, although I will make a strong attempt at some point. But I am here to guarantee that we will definitely check out every level we can, which means we should probably be going for like all the time trial relics when we get to Crash 3. Because that is a game that I know you need the time trial relics in order to get every level. Damn it! Really? Excuse me a second. There we go. Alright. Hop back up here. Fuck! I'm timing that absolutely wrong. And unfortunately, an Aku Aku won't really help me very much here because this is just pure platforming, basically. Technically, there's a few enemies here and there, But they don't really matter too much. Oh, okay. Well, I guess maybe not. Maybe it will help. Something like that happens to us again. Like it was just about to. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to game over here because, wow, this really did absolutely make a massive jump in difficulty compared to the high road. Granted, I'm saying that and we basically just cheated through the high road. We just skipped over the entire gameplay gimmick there. And we're just like, hey, let's go walk on these ropes. Yikes! Alright. Oh, damn it! Just a little short. Oh, and the platform goes away just to really mock me. There hasn't been a single checkpoint this entire level yet. Fuck off! The timing on this platform is really not good for me. Let's wait for it to start coming back. Damn it! Wow, way to not step off the fucking edge earlier. I was... We're definitely hitting the point where I'm not exactly in love with the idea of blaming myself anymore. Alright. More Wumpa Fruits. I need more lives, game. Come on. Oh! I was right there. Come on. I was right on the edge of that platform. Ooh, boy. What the fuck? Really? Are you... What did I do wrong that time? Because every other time, I've been fine at that, but, like, that time? No? Question mark? Multiple dollar signs? Ooh. Was I just not far enough to the edge of the platform or something? I'm willing to bet that that's what it was, but I don't like the idea of taking the blame for that this time. Because this level is definitely very brutally designed. Again, no checkpoints after any of this yet. And I just slipped off the edges there. Cool. Okay. That happened. I was too far to the edge. Well, the bottom edge of the screen, too, but also the outer edge, because these so-called 2D parts aren't quite 2D. They're just very similar to 2D. Fuck. I shouldn't have gotten impatient. Should have just waited. And now the game's giving us a gold Aku Aku that we don't really need here, because not very much is around to hurt us. Except for our own stupidity. Of which I am very... I have a lot of that, is what I'm trying to say. I think I let go of the button there or something. Yeah, I definitely let go of the button, so I guess maybe it's just like, yeah, we're not going to give you any more of your increased height there. And that was just badly done all around. Yes, we've seen you before, buddy. Are you in a different set of colors? Well. Alright. Get back into it. Come on. We can do this. I think. I don't know what the rest of this level is like. Also, I'd like to point out that this is another special gem level. I really don't know if this would fly today. Actually, who am I kidding? Like, the super hard games are always a thing. And what the fuck was that? Are you kidding me? I was definitely trying to get up there every time, and it's just like, no. We're not even going to allow you to. I clearly was, like, a little off on the timing, but still. Anyway. What I was trying to say is that the super hard game design people are always, you know, they're always willing to be fed, and they will respond to anybody who's like, well, it's a little over the top with, like, you need to get good. Maybe the game developers need to get good sometimes, too, because, like, honestly, this obviously is something that's beatable in one go, but I think that the average player would not have a great time with it. That's a big reason why I'm very much in favor of... Well, first of all, I'm in favor of being able to get into that fucking archway, which I've been able to get into before. And maybe this time... My guess is, if anything, that I was a little too low there, but I don't want to... I don't know offhand. Anyway, this is why I'm in favor of, like, more adjustable difficulty, because... not everybody is on the same level, and again, it doesn't hurt anybody to play the games on an easier setting. And if it does hurt you for somebody else playing the game on an easier setting, you need to go to a fucking doctor and get that checked out. Because that's a very, very serious health concern that I think you probably should have looked into. Yeah. Aw, come on. Is that another game over? Yeah, he is in different colors at different times. What's the deal with that, Uka Uka? Are you, like, changing lighting based on where I game over in the level? If so, that's pretty strange. Or is there just, like, a set of different lightings that he'll appear in that are chosen randomly? Which, you know, I guess at least it adds a little bit of flavor to when you have a level like this that is terrible. Again, I do kind of realize, by the way, that this would probably not feel like such a massive jump up if I had actually played through the high road properly. And not just been like, yeah, I'm gonna, you know, go on the ropes. Because that level is legitimately very hard without doing that. But, you know, I'll take anything I can get. It's just that without, I feel like I'm at a massive, has that checkpoint always been there, or was that newly added for to make up for my hilarious inability? Whoa. Because that was added in after I game overed a couple of times. That's actually very generous of the creators. I would assume that to be a thing that was added into the remakes then, if so, because... yeah, this game, the original version didn't even let you save unless you got a gem in a level. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Really? Wow. Damn it. Wow. It was all fun and games until you put that second staircase thing there. And I am dead because I did that at the wrong time. I basically... alright, so I gotta do that while you're on the rise. Brutal. I just want to say that, like, even aside from difficulty, that design of you have to do it the first time, otherwise you're fucked, is very bad. Like, I do enjoy the Crash games that I've played, but they were definitely full of some very questionable design decisions, and that is one of them in this one. Although, again, I will say that I'm enjoying this quite a bit, and, you know, aside from the parts where things are definitely not my fault. Oh my god, I can barely tell what's going on with the second one, but I can tell that it's alternating now. Just like the other parts. Okay, things seem to be easing up a little bit after that ridiculous beginning part of Slippery Climb here. At least I like to hope that this is easing up. Also, excuse me if I just made any untoward noises on the microphone. I don't know if any of that got picked up. Oh, we got some of this going on. This is... aww! I didn't manage to get back. Oh, jump physics. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is I really like the motion that this set of platforms is going through. And it is a type of moving platform setup that I'm kind of sad more games don't do, to be honest with you, because this is actually pretty cool. See, that's the thing. As much as I can say that there's some bad design elements here and there, even a level like this where I've just complained non-stop, there's been a lot to love, too. Which is more than I can say about some of the other games that I've played on this channel. And more than I can say about probably some other games that I will play on this channel at some point, because, let's be honest, I am definitely kind of a glutton for punishment, and... okay, I was worried that that was our game over. And I'm not sure that if we game over, we start back at the checkpoint. I'm pretty sure we don't. I would just assume that we don't because, you know, that's a standard for platforming games of all stripes. Even the ones that are, you know, more even-handed difficulty-wise, that are not quite as brutal as this. Like, if you game over in a level in Super Mario World or something, first of all, what are you doing? Are you, like, using the fast-forward function on an emulator? And second of all, it will not save your status as having hit a checkpoint. Okay, so the pattern on this is going to be absolutely weird, I think. There we go. That's not too bad, actually. Yikes! Holy shit, we got away with that. I can't believe it. Fuck you! Ugh! Timing on that is rough. I gotta imagine a relic run through this level is poetry in motion, though. Damn! Whoa! I keep being concerned that I'm gonna fall in that spike whenever I miss the jump over here. Even if I'm not really anywhere near it in the real sense. It's more just like, you know, this level is really threatening, and again, we're this close to a game over, which will be like our 4th on Slippery Climb. Compared to the 0 we've gotten anywhere else, by the way, and I just want to, again, underscore that to remind you that, damn, this game is getting hard. Oh, that was a stupid jump that worked out nonetheless. Alright. Here we go. Yikes! Holy fuck! Can this level please be like almost over? We got these weird old men in dungeon cells here. Oh, buddy. Okay, so you can say get when that one is on the rise. Aku Aku. Here we go. We get to see an embryo bonus stage at least. So, yeah. There's that. Hey, yeah, we got a 1-up. Nice. Fuck, 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 fuck. Oh, boy. I hope those 1-ups respawn. Otherwise, I'm gonna be very, very sad and very, very salty because, wow, that's a lot. 1, that's a lot of 1-ups, and 2... Ooh, boy. We missed a crate, apparently. Well, whatever. We weren't gonna get a gem on this level anyway. I ain't give a shit anymore. I just want to finish this level. Because, wow! This level has definitely finished me, if you know what I... That sounds worse than I meant it to. Alright, so what do we got here? Another one of these situations. Couple more lives for the road. Alright, so get out of here. Yeah, I'd like to point out, by the way, that that was literally the only crate we missed. So, getting the special gem in this level is pretty easy if you don't die. But that's a pretty big if. Because, hot damn this level, man! Alright, I'm going to do a save here. This next level is called Lights Out. We're going to give this a shot real quick. And, you know, maybe after this one, I was expecting... After I started game overing on Slippery Climb, I was expecting it to take even longer, frankly. Well, thank you for providing some light there, Aku Aku. Because goodness knows I'm going to need it. You're basically like Squawks. checkpoint. Well, no invincibility for me, because I guess those are not real Aku-Akus, basically. Again, squawks. But a time-limited squawks. It's like if Purple Squawks was in DKC 1. I'm pretty sure this is basically what it would be like. Purple Squawks, who was later known as Quawks for some reason, because, you know, why not, I guess. And once again, I'd like to point out, this being pure platforming... Oh, here come the rats. I was about to say, this being pure platforming is awesome and I love it. And then the fucking rats showed up. Well, thankfully they just seem to be rats and they're not a horrible threat. I guess the question is this a secret gem level where I have to not die? Well, I did see it was a color gem, but I don't know if it's a thing where we have to not die in order to get through it. Because honestly, if so, that doesn't seem too hard. Where the hell did I miss 3 crates? Whatever. That was a nice level. Nice and short. Not too hard. And again, almost entirely pure platforming. Jaws of Darkness, that sounds scary. Let's save again. And let's go ahead and let's end the stream there.